Hi there. A story was told of the artist who painted the picture of the Last Supper event. But before he started that project, he went through the scriptures to discover and study the character of each of the apostles. Then he finally went into the community searching for individuals that had matching qualities of each of the apostles, and he painted them as those apostles. And when it got to the turn of Judas, he went to the prisons and told the prison warders to open to him the section where hardened criminals were kept, and the prison warders aided him to identify the most hardened criminal in prison. And he invited the man and painted him as Judas. Now it was the turn of painting Jesus. And he thought to himself that this is a very sensitive one, and it's not the type that he would just embark on without fasting and prayer. So he dedicated his time to fasting and prayer. And after fasting for 5 years, he said to himself, I think I am now spiritually fit and ready to paint that of Jesus. So he thought to himself, well, where am I going to get a matching character? And the best and the possible place for him will be the church. So he went to the church and committed himself to this search. And he discovered a young man who was so devoted, so pious, belonged to all the pious societies in the church, was punctual in every church activity, and his devotion was just top-notch. When he invited the man and told him about his project and begged him, can I use you to match and represent the face of Jesus? The man obliged. But eventually when the man came to the studio, at every point the artist picked up his brushes to begin the project, this man will begin to laugh. And he will laugh and laugh until the artist became so worried and said, why are you always laughing whenever I want to begin the painting? And he said to him, listen, about 5 to 6 years ago, you came to the prisons when I was there and you painted me as Judas. Now I came out of the prison and I have become a changed person. You want to paint me as Jesus. In the gospel reading of today, when Jesus came to the district of the Caesarea Philippi and asked his disciples, who do people say that I am? And some say you are Elijah, some say you are Jeremiah, some say you are John the Baptist or one of the prophets. And he asked them a personal question, you, who do you say that I am? Peter spoke up and said, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. And Jesus said, it was not flesh or blood that revealed this to you, but my Father in heaven. Jesus acknowledged that Peter was communicating and having an encounter with the divine. But just a few minutes after then, Jesus called the same man who had an encounter with the divine Satan. When Peter changed and began to rebuke him when Jesus talked about his passion, Jesus said to him, get behind me, Satan. Listen, it doesn't matter who you think you have become. Anybody can be anything. So just fix your eyes on the goal with the right attitude, and you will see yourself becoming that new person that you desire. I see a new you coming out of your old self. Just walk towards it, and you will see yourself achieving it. With God, all things are possible. God bless you, and have a beautiful day ahead.